How did you get into the WNBA? I always been turned off to the sport just because of the attitudes and athletes in the W. For me, this is a kind of a in-depth story. So here's the deal. Kelsey Mitchell plays for the Indiana Fever, played at Ohio State. Kaden Clark broke her records in college, right? Um, Kelsey Mitchell is from my town of Cincinnati, Ohio. She went to my high school, Princeton High School in Cincinnati. Her father was a very good friend of mine and fraternity brother, and the reason I got into college at Eastern Kentucky. So I started watching the WNBA specifically to watch Kelsey Mitchell and to support. I've never even met Kelsey because he stayed in Cincinnati. When I played with the Eagles, I stayed in the area, so I didn't really get a chance to get home. And when I did get home, it's like I would see him at a football game or something like that. It would be him and his wife. I would get a chance to say what's up, but I never really had a chance to meet the twins, Kelsey and Chelsea. So then, of course, he went to coach with when she went to Ohio State. He coached up there, and then of course she did what she did. But Kelsey Mitchell kept breaking records. But long story short, I kept following Kelsey Mitchell. She went to the Indiana, and then I would watch to watch her. And I say it like that because I did not watch the league. I watched to watch her, period. Fast forward 3 years ago, NCAA tournament, the women's tournament. I watched all the women's tournament games. That was when LSU won and the whole Angel Reese thing. So I watched that whole thing happen. Then the following year, I was watching Dawn Staley go undefeated, and I was really invested in that because I'm in the Philadelphia area. Dawn Staley's a Philly girl, that sort of thing. So it started with Kelsey Mitchell, and then of course when I started watching it, watching, and paying attention was when Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark happened. So, and then I'm only a second year fan. I'm only a second year fan. So I was invested last year. And this was my second year that I had been invested. When I say invested, I watch every game I can. I know most of the players. Um, I can pull players out of my head. I could not do that 3 years ago. So I like to say I'm an invested fan now. I'm gonna buy merch, all of that type of stuff. So the answer to your question is Kelsey Mitchell is why I watch the WNBA.